A popular approach to lifestyle change is to change everything in one day. You know what I mean, that one day when you watch a Matt Diavella video and you're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change. You would start changing everything, working harder, focusing longer, reading more, etc. However, what I found, and I'm certain that many others have found, is that this approach does not work in the long term. Turning your life around in one day never carries into the future. Instead, the strategy you should be going for is improving a little bit every day. Changing everything may be a more attractive strategy, and it might make sense too. In your head, it would make sense to start off a better lifestyle by upending all of your habits and actions all at once. However, while that may make sense in theory, it just doesn't work that way in real life. Changing your life is hard, and with all the habits that are built into it, you will have even more trouble. Instead, if you improve a little, just 1% each day, mathematically, you will be 38 times better at the end of the year. It will make a big difference. After all, it's never too late to start improving yourself, and change will not happen in one day. Goals will never be reached in a day. Instead, you need to strive to improve a little bit each day. Improving yourself a little each day can look different for everyone. If you narrowed it down into a smaller category, say learning, improving yourself a little each day could look like perhaps reading a little longer each day, or maybe being on a closer lookout for learning opportunities. If your category was becoming a better musician, you could try to practice a little longer, do a little more research and studying, etc. All I am trying to point out is that improving a little each day is a lot easier than turning your life around all at once. The core of this rule is to identify small areas that you want to improve, and you'll realize the difference in the long term. This rule also works the other way. You don't want to have a bad day and just say to yourself, it's just one day, because you'll often find that one bad day leads to another, which leads to another, which leads to possibly weeks, months of wasted time in a row. However, this is not to say that one shouldn't take breaks. Taking breaks is different from having bad days and they're important to do. The moral is to try to avoid bad days in the first place. My first example of a 1% improvement journey that I'm going along right now is with my drawing skills. Before quarantine, I took weekly drawing lessons, but during quarantine, I literally did not draw except for that one time I was drawing a gift for my friend's birthday. The other piece of context is that I like to watch Minecraft YouTubers like these in my spare time, and I've seen my fair share of fan art, and probably more still. Seeing all these talented people, I really wanted to start making my own fan art. But the thing was, I hadn't picked up my sketchbook for almost 3 months. So what I did was I created an Instagram account to post my fan art on daily, link in the description, and all I had to do was pick up my drawing tools and draw. I wanted to have an Instagram account to post these on because of a few reasons. 1, I wanted to tag the people I was drawing. 2, I wanted to have something to document my journey aside from my sketchbook. 3, I wanted my followers to keep me accountable for drawing daily. It's been 6 days and will be 8 by the time I post this video, and I honestly can't wait until the 30 days are up and I can see my progress over the 30 days. My second example is my YouTube channel. The first piece of context that you need to know is how I got into this field. When I first got my hands on my iPad shortly before the beginning of the school year, I watched a lot of YouTube. Before that, I had only 1 hour of screen time on one of those large Macs that sat outside of my room where my parents could monitor me. However, upon getting an iPad, I was honestly free to do whatever I wanted. The videos I watched at first were videos about life hacks, personality quizzes, and the like. Yes, I used to watch those videos. Then I stumbled upon a channel called Natalie's Outlet. It had a large variety of videos, a few of them which covered productivity life hacks. This got me into them at first. I was always relatively organized before this, And I was definitely not as organized as I could have and should have been. And I was not minimalistic at all. After finding these videos, I was hooked on the subject. But then I discovered the community of study YouTubers that taught aesthetic notes and studying and the like. I quickly moved on to that field and enjoyed it immensely. In fact, if you look back at my old videos, they are mostly about these topics. I aspired to be a so-called study YouTuber at the beginning of my YouTube journey. After that, I stumbled upon Thomas Frank, whose content is actually most similar to mine, as I know of. This got me into more self-improvement topics, and soon after that, I found Matt D'Avella, and this brought me up to the point that I am at today. My YouTube journey started a little ways into the study tuber stage of my productivity journey. Like I said before, all my early videos were poor attempts at aesthetic copies of other study tubers, and I honestly didn't take it seriously. At first, I would literally write up a script on a random topic of the day of uploading, shoot some random B-roll of me taking aesthetic notes or studying, and record a terrible voiceover with my mouth too close to the microphone and speaking softly so my parents couldn't hear. Yes, they were terrible. But upon finding Thomas Frank and Matt D'Avella, I studied their way of making videos, and I've changed my way of making videos and improved my iMovie skills, and it's led me to where I am today. I dare say that the quality of my videos has definitely improved over the past 6 months that I've been doing YouTube. And so how is this relevant? The thing is that I improved my videos every time I uploaded to get me to where I am today. And if you want a more in-detail video about my YouTube journey, check out the video linked in the cards and in the description below. So, to finish this video off, if you don't take anything else from this video, remember this. Instead of trying to change everything today, it is much more effective to start just improving a little today and improve a little more tomorrow. And before you know it, you'll be a much better version of yourself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. All throughout my 6 months of doing YouTube, I've persisted with the support of you guys, and I really can't thank you enough. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend who you think will benefit. Thank you guys again for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay productive. Bye.